Today is a very exciting day if you are a wrestling fan because finally we are getting an AEW video game. We just got a full announcement about it and we're going to go and deep dive this right now. It's a great day on the internet, everybody, and welcome to Assemble. I'm Matt. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Craziness. Get your cocktails, get your coffee, get your shenanigans, get to work, grind it out, get things done. Let's go. I'm too excited. Very excited because this week we found out about the news that AEW, the wrestling company, All Elite Wrestling, is going to be has partnered up with Yuke's, the developer that has been behind all of the WWE games from our past 10 plus years, from the 2K series and way before for our SmackDown vs. Raw games, all of that. By the way, you can tell, little excited. Why? Love wrestling. I have been a diehard wrestling fan since WWF No Mercy, WWF Attitude, WCW NWO Revenge, World Tour, all of it, guys. Even the arcade games back about SNES, everything. I love all of these games. Yeah, and even the bad ones, we try to find something that we can like, right? This has got me super excited because I'm very, very happy to see that we are going to get not only a full-fledged game, but AEW has also announced that they're going to be working on 2 mobile games. Now, I did really love this event because we got a cast of characters to do this full walkthrough for this entire announcement. We got Kenny Omega dressed up as Steve Jobs, and it was absolutely brilliant. Kenny goes through and shows us some of the pre-alpha gameplay footage, rendered footage, and it was more of like a sneak peek look at this from looking at Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega duking it out in the ring. It looked very arcadey. Now again, it's a cinematic, it's a cropped out piece of gameplay footage. It's not really the full gameplay footage, but it's something they wanted to be able to at least showcase that this game is in development. Looking at the gameplay footage itself, guys, I'm just very excited in general that we are going to be getting this and getting it with Yuke's. I think that this is going to be really great, and judging just this very small clip, it could look very arcadey, and it looks like they're going to go for that more of that style. I mean, we won't know until we actually land and get this thing out and we get some more pictures and screenshots and videos. But just surface level, judging it, I'm very excited. I think it's really great that we might be going down more of an arcadey style. We might get that WWF WrestleMania 2000 No Mercy feel, and if we get that, then I'm going to be super, super happy. Now, we did get word that to go alongside this, that we are getting the legendary director Geita. And I don't want to butcher his name, so I got to be able to do it right. Hideyuki Iwashita. We are getting this amazing director from the No Mercy games that we grew up and loved, and they are putting their salt and pepper and steak sizzle all over this game with Yuke's AEW. Guys, it's going to be phenomenal. The other thing that's going to be absolutely phenomenal is that we are getting a GM mode app mobile game, and another one that's going to be for the casino game too, for betting. So I'm not a huge mobile game fan. I don't really dabble into any of the mobile games. Even on the WWE side, I try Supercards and a few of those games, but they're not really my jam. This does have me a little bit interested because they're at least talking about using the general manager, become the GM, and using that in an app. I'm excited to see what they will bring to the table when it comes to that. If you get to be the GM, go through rankings, build out your roster, contracts, all of that stuff. I'm curious how they actually put that whole thing together and what it will actually look like. And maybe it'll actually complement within the game itself. I start to wonder, just thinking about this and how this might roll out, if we get that core game and the gameplay of AEW video game is really solid and amazing, they might have the AEW mobile game, the general manager game, complement and interact with the full title itself. You know what I mean? Because maybe they can get it to a point where what you do in the app for the GM game, maybe it impacts and it allows you to tie in via cloud for your full game. Because you never know, maybe they don't have the GM mode in the full game version itself. Hopefully they do. But either way, it gets me really, really stoked that they're going down this path. Now, they did one final piece of business here for AEW games, and Cody Rhodes, Mr. Rhodes himself, showed off a little bit of a trailer for what's going to be their Double or Nothing casino app. betting app, I guess. And this could be interesting. No idea what they're going to be doing with this, but if we get Double or Nothing Casino and it's allowing you to actually bet through their app with like pay-per-views, who do you think is going to win and go over for the actual shows, the actual pay-per-views itself, and place real bets? This could be a lot of fun, and it's something that we don't get as wrestling fans. We always talk about and build our fantasy rosters and who do we think is going to go over in certain matches. We look at the dirt sheets and we see who do we think is going to actually win, who's going over, what's the storyline going to be down the road. See, Matt's too excited. I get really excited about this stuff. It's a little too much. But for a betting game, it might actually be really cool. For all of us of age folks, I got a little bit of cash, maybe $5, and maybe I can do an online actual bet through the app and bet on either stats of my favorite wrestlers, maybe if they're going to win matches, because AEW is very big on their win-loss ratios and highlighting that. Maybe this is going to be almost an extension to that, to look at some of the win-loss records and how is it going to impact into their mobile game. Anyways, guys, I'm very excited. What did you guys think of the AEW games and the AEW announcements? I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm very stoked that we are getting this. I'm excited that AEW is partnering up with Gata. They're partnering up with Ukes. We could get that title that has the love and affection and care that we got from the No Mercy series. That was probably my favorite wrestling game, just for how it played, and I love the controller scheme and everything else like that. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, thank you guys for assembling with us. See ya!